what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high.
Come on, guys.
Be sure to keep
Everybody
the
off.
ground in sight.
Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. I thought we'd just do a bit of an update video really. I've just come down to this field that you'll have, if you've watched the previous farming video, is us drilling it, getting it ready and then drilling it. We drilled it with grass seed and I've just come down to see if I can see it germinating or not, which I think I can. To be honest, I thought it'd be up a little bit more, but I think that's me just being me thinking it's just going to like burst into life, and it hasn't. But it is coming up, so we'll have a quick look down here, and then I'm just going to go back up to the top of the yard and show you around the new building. I feel like I've not really touched on the new building much, so we'll go and have a quick update on that, show you the curtains and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm just wearing my new body warmer from Yara. I got it in the post this morning, and you know what, it made my morning. So yeah, thanks Yara for my body warmer, love it. Anyway, right, oh, I can see it, that it's just me being me. You can see it, and it probably isn't the best way to look right through the gateway either, because never is it? So we'll just walk a bit further out. Let me see if I can get a good bit to show. I see there's some longer bits here, 1 minute. So obviously that bit's straw that you can see there, that's just straw, that isn't grass. That's, I don't know if I can get low enough, but if you can get, oh God. So what you just heard there was me breaking my 6th tripod of the year. Sometimes I think I'm just too strong for my own good. I've literally just pulled it apart. That's so annoying. Right, I'm going to have to order another one of them now. Anyway, just trying to get low enough. Can you see? You can see bits. I think this is why I thought it'd just be a little bit more. But you can see, I'm trying, I don't know how to film it if I'm honest. Oh, there, that's a better angle. You can see it all just coming up. I think the height of it, I don't know, I shouldn't really be talking, should I? I'm not an agronomist. Is that the word? But you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it over there as well. So the grass is up. Russell! Russell! What on earth are you rolling in? Can we not? Oh, I feel like this is a good patch. There's quite a lot of grass there. I don't want to walk over too much. I don't think it's the best thing to do for it whilst it's this low. So actually, just in front of that straw bit here, in front there, you can actually see a bit of like a flush of green. So that's come up quite well. In fact, you can see it a bit further down as well. Every now and then there's quite a big flush of green, which the rest will catch up. Again, this is just all straw, this bit that you can see here, so ignore that. So yeah, it's up. The grass is up. And like Ben said at the end of the last video, if it's up high enough for us to graze some sheep over it over winter, then we will. If not, we'll leave it until spring and then just take a first crop off it and start siloing it basically. But yeah, I don't know. I think we should have a bet on. Do we think that we're going to graze some sheep on this back end? Or do you think we're going to be waiting until it's silo season? I wonder. Let's do a bet in the comments. Comment what you think and I'll come back back end time. I say back end, we're more or less in back end, but in another month or two, it might even be after Christmas, mightn't it? And then we might just put some sheep on it just before we silo, just to nip it off, so it gives it a nice level feel to it. I'm trying to fix my tripod and it's not working. Anyway, right. The grass is up. I've broke my tripod. Thought it was a sheep then. And we'll go and have a look at this top building. Look at this dog. There's a bit of a puddle in this. She might run into it now. She's been running in that little puddle over there. Anyway, so I just thought I'd show you this grass. So this was actually done, I'd say maybe a couple of weeks before, when we drilled that bottom field. This is just outside the new building. So the cows have got a nice, well actually the cows can't really see it, they're looking out the other way, aren't they? But anyway, a nice little grassed area there, just to make it look a bit smarter. Dad will enjoy mowing that with his lawn mower. Is he going for it? Yeah. You know, when people say cockers are crazy, they are, but until you've met this one, they're all saying this thing is Booloo, aren't you? You Booloo. Anyway, I was going to show you, just doing it again. Sorry, that's just very funny. Anyway, I've just come to show you the curtain system that we've put in. So we've actually only ever seen these down once. So the curtains are on a sensor. Where's the sensor at? Sensor, let me show you. So that box there, that's the sensor. So when that gets rained on, the curtains will come down. And if the temperature is below 6 degrees, I think it's 6 degrees, I'm going to double check. The temperature, when the temperature is at 6 degrees, the curtains will also come down then. So with it being the time of year that it is at the minute, we've not actually seen them down. Yes, we've had some rain, but because of where the building is set, so the building's here, and then right next to the building we've got the silo building. So if the rain's coming from the opposite direction, that sensor won't get any rain on it, so therefore the curtains won't need to come down. Because if the rain's going off the roof that way, we're not going to get, the beds aren't going to get wet. If the rain's coming in like this way, then that's when the curtains will need to go down to keep the beds dry, basically. That dog is loving that puddle. Meg's going to be fuming. So yeah, do you like your new home, girls? You loving it? So yeah, they've settled in really well. So nice to be able to have all the cows spread out again, because we were a little bit overstocked, weren't we? You were all sharing beds, whereas now they've all got a bed to themselves, if not extra, so that's good. We have been on a bit of a buying spree as well recently. Anyway, let's go and have a look inside. You are absolute crackers, dog. Hi, girls.
What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
So when we first put the shed up, I had a few questions of why we put cubicles in and it's not just like loose bedding. So the reasons for cubicles are, one, space. You can fit more cows in a building when they've got allocated beds. Two, cleanliness. So if you can see where they're led, you'll do the bed just a tiny little bit shorter, so the back end's almost hanging over the edge, so when they muck or they wee, it all comes over into the passageway rather than onto the bed, which then leads on to like cleanliness. So if they were weeing and pooing on the beds all the time, They're more prone to mastitis, which is bad for their milk, so you get your mastitis in your udders. So it helps with that. General cleanliness, because then your beds will stay clean 90% of the time. You will get the odd muck on there, but your beds will stay clean, and then you'll just scrape out your passageways. So it's for cow health and hygiene as well. So that's why we have cubicles. Hello, Brownie. How are you? Boop. Good girl. So here we've just got a couple lead down here. So if you can see where they're led in the cubicles, I would say this first cow, she's a little bit of a smaller heifer, but the second one in, the black cow there, number 14, if you can see, if she lifts her tail and poos, it's not going to go onto the bed, that's going to go straight into the passageway. So that'll keep the beds nice and clean. And then, whilst this one's empty, I'll just have a quick look underneath it. So can you see how compact that is? It's compact, but if you look where my fingers are, can you see the squishiness? So that's the tyre. So someone also asked whether they would be comfy. Now, we tend to find that the cows find these beds really comfortable, because obviously the weight of the cow on the tyre, the tyre acts as almost like a mattress. It's not as squishy as our sort of mattress, unless you have, you know, one of them like memory foam ones. I don't know how hard you like your mattresses. So yeah, with the weight of the cow and the tyres, it's almost like a spongy effect, and then the straw on top. So we like to think that the cows find them really comfortable. With the beds are always full, they're always led down, so that's a clear sign. Just enjoying a brush. We actually have these brushes in all of our sheds because they love them. So the idea of the brush is a cow will come up alongside it and it'll just nudge it, so that starts to spin the brush, like you can see now it's spinning, and yeah, they just move it all over. You love it, don't you? Please don't. Thank you. So now she's moved away. If I shove that as if I'm a cow, it starts spinning. Don't want to get my hair in it, but oh. Oh, it actually feels really good. Oh, yeah. Nice. She's having a back massage while she's having a dinner. That's the way to do it, love. Hard-working woman. You having a drink?
So I'm just doing this in a track cab because it's quiet. Just about to set off the tanker to fill up my tanker. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm just going to take off the stirrer. I stirred it up prop day, so I've just stuck it on for a couple of minutes just to whisk it back up again because it's separated a bit and got a bit of a crust on the top. So Evie's asked me to film myself doing a bit of what I'm doing today. Don't honestly know why, she must have nothing on. So yeah, just on with some tanking, just on my way down to the field now. Just trying to get some slurry out, make sure the store's empty before the start of winter, and it's going on to some stubble field which will get ploughed in as soon as we start drilling some winter cereals. Right, so we've just got into the field, up to the last bit that we finished with the slurry, so ready to set off. Need to put the valve into blow setting, not suck, set PTO off, stick revs on, no, they're already on, give that a second to build up, then once that's built up, you can see on the gauge up there, it building up. Once you've set off, open your valve up, and you're off. So yeah, this is just a stubble field that we planted winter wheat in last time. We took it full term. I'm not sure whether Evie vlogged it or not. And yeah, I'm just giving it another cothering with slurry. This is the second lap round that it'll be getting. And yeah, as soon as it comes dry, we'll be in it with the plough and bury all the slurry. And we're planning on putting winter wheat in it again, which will be its second wheat. So it is just a little bit tender, but it's not making any ruts or anything, which is good. Just with the rain that we got last night, really.
So, I'm doing a bet in the comments about that new field that we've just drilled.
Right.
Do you think we're going to graze it with sheep, or do you think we're going to leave it until spring and then do a first cut on it?
I don't know, it depends how it does, doesn't it? But it's quite warm now, so...
It's quite warm and wet, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon probably get some sheep on it start of December.
Yeah.
Have them off just into the new year.
Right.
Poss.
Is that your bet?
Yeah.
Final answer?
I'll just bung sheep on, so I win a bit.
Nah, because then I'll just... Well, yeah, you could do that. But fair enough.
I don't know.
Would you rather sheep on it? Is it all depending on how it looks? Because if it looks well, you'll nip the tops off for it to what? To grow faster?
So it tillers out more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then... Yeah, so then it's not as wispy.
Right.
Yeah.
So then it will make a better crop for when we silo it.
Yeah.
That's the idea of sheep, innit?
But you don't want to put sheep on where they trample it all and it's not that well established that it starts making a mess of the field.
Right.
Starts making it muddy and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, all depends how it looks, I think.
Cool.
I don't know, I'm not an expert on grazing sheep, to be honest.
No. You're looking suave. Are you off out?
You're going for a curry.
Ooh, lovely, lovely. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to leave the vlog there now, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet from Ben. If you have, please do leave in the comments below, because I'm going to try and get him to do a bit more of like takeovers, because like I say, he's more on the tractors. His day-to-day on the farm is more exciting than mine, realistically. So if he'll do a few more takeovers, I think that'll be really good, and I think it'll work in well. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, please do leave it in the comments below, and hopefully he will do some more in the future. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.